Hello again, everybody. Um, two videos in 2 days. But yeah, a lot of people have been asking updates on the other colonies and how they're doing. So I looked at them tonight, and both of them have got at least one worker. This is Queen A here, the one that's been very shy and had her head hidden under the cotton wool for most of the time that I've been filming them. She's got three new nanitics that have closed. So yeah, first feed for her, and this was very interesting. I'm going to call her aggressive A because watch this. She comes out in full attack mode and decides that this is an intruder which she's actually going to attack. And you'll see she does this, and I've seen workers do this, and I'm not sure why. So Lacey's Niger have got no sting, so this is not a stinging action. But they are in the Formicine family, which means they're, let's call them cousins, distant cousins in the evolutionary tree, are things like Formica that do actually spray formic acid. And I wonder if, I know Lasius don't spray formic acid, but I wonder if they've retained the ability to maybe just smear it or something. I see workers doing that, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not 100% sure why. Anyway, as you can see, she gets some on her gaster, which she then cleans off, and then she goes, well, actually, that tastes quite nice. Why am I being all aggressive towards it? And then what really gets her to realise what's going on is because as she brought her gaster forward there to clean the end of it, she's ended up smearing a little bit on the glass, which she now detects, and just cleans the bit up off the glass. And that's what lets her know what it is and puts her into eating mode rather than attacking mode. But yes, aggressive A. I don't know. I mean, sometimes you start to notice personalities with queens. You start to notice that colonies have slightly different behaviours, even though they're all Lasius niger. The very first year that I started keeping ants, I had one colony that was particularly aggressive, and every time I took the cotton wool out, they would come charging and try to attack and things like that. And the colony I ended up keeping, I kept her because she was much more middle of the road and she was very tidy. The aggressive colony was very messy, and when the queen was raising brood, she sort of chucked stuff everywhere. This is B. This is the colony that has, or the queen that had the lot of naked pupa. She's only got one worker out at the moment. But yeah, I mean, she's doing fine. And here's her live feeding. And again, different behaviours. What I noticed from her was that she was very protective. What she actually does first is moves a couple of pupa into a more secure position before she even considers, oh, hang on a minute, that might be some sugar there. You see, look, she's more worried about the pupa than she is about the sugar. So you can see, you get very different behaviours. I don't know whether it's like a permanent thing and they always behave differently, or maybe next time I feed this queen, she might be aggressive, and maybe next time I feed the aggressive queen, she might be more passive and defensive like this. But yeah, as soon as she's moved a couple of pupa and the worker looks a bit bold, she does come down and investigate, find out that it's sugar, and start drinking. So everything went okay. So yeah, that's all three of them have got workers. All three have been fed some sugar. And those last two colonies took 1 day longer, but all three of them have basically taken 6 weeks. 6 weeks and 1 day for these. So temperature definitely does make a big difference. And then finally, yesterday's queen, Queen C, has had another callow worker. So she's got 4 workers now. And one of my subscribers asked if I would just take some footage of yesterday's queen so that you could see how much darker the Callows get in 24 hours, how much they've hardened up. As you can see, they are a little bit darker. They're still not fully dark. You can still see the eye in the head. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. Until next time, the updates are probably going to come a bit thick and fast at the moment. Good luck with your queens.